All right, we are ready. Hello,
Hey.
everyone. It is Faith Godbolt from A Touch of Faith. And guess what? We have Simone Phillips from
Hi, everybody.
Fearlessly Unique by Simone. Y'all, come on in. We're so happy to be back with you. And this is our second annual Fall Crafting Bonanza. And who knew last year when we did it for the very first time that we would make this an annual event? So, Simone, how are you doing today while everyone's coming in?
I'm good. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing very well, and I'm so excited to have you. I was telling my audience last week when we were celebrating our 1K members on YouTube. I said, our guest for next week on my page, Simone, this will be her third time on our page. So can you believe that? Simone, this is our
No, I
third
cannot.
live. So we are streaming live both on the A Touch of Faith page today and the Fearlessly Unique by Simone. So let's welcome everyone in. If you haven't already done so, will you take a moment and leave your city and state? We would love to be able to greet you by name and also acknowledge where you're watching us from. We have a lot of exciting things planned today. And I found out today that Simone is celebrating something big. You want to share what you're celebrating?
Yes, see my balloons behind me? I actually I'm celebrating having reached 2,000 followers and OMG, boy did it take some time.
Wow.
I was at 1,997 followers for a while, like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But I
Yeah.
find, and then I go on my page today and I'm like, it says you've reached 2,000 followers. Congratulations. I'm like, yay.
Wow. So we're so excited. And that's on your Facebook page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. So, y'all, you know what we have to do, right? Let's clap for Simone.
Thank you.
Very excited. So we have a lot to celebrate today. So not only will Simone and I be both crafting live on our pages today with you all who are tuning in, but we have an amazing lineup for you. We're going to throw in some trivia. It might be some questions about us, and we'll be sharing some things about fall. And Simone's going to do some giveaways to celebrate her all milestone of 2,000 followers on her Facebook page. How does that sound? Does that sound great?
I hope so.
Yay, it's going to be great. Let's see who's in the comments. I see my mom has made it. Hey, Mom, how are you? So happy to have you. And Donzel is joining us from YouTube. Donzel holds it down for me over there. Hey, Donzel,
Hi.
in here. We have a lot of fun things happening today. And let's see. This is Susan. Is she on your page, Simone?
Hi, Sue. Sue Eaton is on from my page. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you
And
so much for
Susan.
joining us.
Yay. And Susan, hopefully you can see her. I'm looking at her page right now and I can see us. So if you don't see us, try going out and coming back into the live. But we are streaming on her page. I just checked.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you for
can
being
actually see
here.
it too.
Okay, perfect. And
Hmm.
then Miss Betty is here. Hey, Miss Betty. Thank you for tuning
Hi,
in.
Betty.
Thanks for your support. Jody's here. Hey, Jody. How are you? So happy to see you as well. And everyone's saying congratulations to you. Okay, so
Thank
Susan
you.
must be able to see us. And she's joining us from Massachusetts. Wow, that's awesome. Julia is here. Hello. And Donzel
Hi.
said he found you on YouTube. So Donzel's one of my great supporters over on YouTube. So Simone, you may have another subscriber.
Well, I have two YouTube channels. I have Fearlessly Unique on
Uh-huh.
YouTube, and then I am Dr. Simone Phillips on YouTube, where I do
Awesome.
my work with my private practice.
Awesome. That is amazing. So yeah, so we'll see what else happens today as a result of our live. So are you ready to get started, Simone?
Yes.
So
Yes, I am.
just to recap. So I am Faith Godbold, and I'm the owner of A Touch of Faith. And gosh, y'all, we got started, I think, around 2018, officially setting everything up around that time. And I have just been blessed to have this amazing community here on both Facebook. I have some of you watching on YouTube. And I love creating beautiful handmade designs. Anything you've seen in the background or seen me make, I love creating the beautiful wreaths, bows, centerpieces, swags, t-shirts, mugs, keychains, so
Oh my
much more that
goodness.
I can't even name, right? It goes on and on. But that's just a little bit about my crafting journey, and you'll hear more tonight as we go throughout. And Simone, you want to tell us a little bit about you and your business?
Sure. So, Fearlessly Unique is a escape for me. I work as a school psychologist, and I have a private practice where I work with children and do mental health counseling. Um, and so I actually started my page just to spend time with other people, to decompress, and but I started with making wreaths. So I really love making wreaths, but I also
Mhm.
have kind of morphed into doing a lot of other things as well, paper crafting, any other type of home decor that I challenge myself to make
Mhm.
by hand. I kind of do that as well. So I do a little bit of everything.
I love it. And I love how you said your business started as an escape. And, without even realizing it, it has become that for me as well, because I realized having a day job where I'm a curriculum technology coordinator in one of our elementary schools, oftentimes
Hmm.
when I come home, this is all I really end up doing for the day, but it doesn't feel like it's another job or work. It has a way of just giving you that release, like you described. So I
Right.
absolutely love hearing you say that.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to get started. We have someone else joining us. Andrew, let's see. My name is Miss Miller. I'm here now. Do you know Miss Miller? Is this one of
Hi,
your
Andrew.
followers?
Now, Andrew, he will join sometimes. So, hi,
Okay, well,
Andrew.
welcome. Yeah, we're so excited to have you here. So we're going to go ahead and dive into getting started. Simone, I'll hand it off to you.
Okay. Um, let's see. So, the first thing that we're going to do is to start kind of prepping the wreath.
Okay.
And so, if you look at this wreath form, it's a 14-inch wreath form I get from Dollar Tree,
Mm-hmm.
and it has 6 sections in it. So these little sections, and
Mm-hmm.
there are one, two, three. There are about four rungs in the section. If you look at these individual rungs, there are four of them. So
Mm-hmm.
I like to, Faith might do it differently, but I found that when I start on the very bottom rung, this very bottom rung, when I start on this rung, sometimes my mesh it kind of falls low. So I like to start on the second one. I start on the
Got it.
second rung.
Yeah, absolutely. I love
And
it.
when I'm putting on the pipe cleaners, I don't know if you can see. I'll bring you down a little bit further so you can
Yeah,
see
that would
what
be
I'm.
great.
Okay. I actually take the pipe cleaner and I go in about an inch, and then on the one section, and then I just twist it around it as tight as I can, so that it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't move. I twist it about 3 times
I
and do
love
it
that.
that way. And then I
Yeah.
take the second one, because I there are three in each section. So I take the second one, and from the other opposite end, I come in about an inch, and then I do the same thing.
I love that.
Okay. So I twist it a few times, and then I take the third one and I put it. And the other thing I didn't tell you is when I'm twisting, I connect it to the second and third rung. I do apologize. I forgot to tell you that. Okay.
Yes, got it. I
And
love
then
that.
I take the third one and I put that in the middle between the third and fourth rung, this way, the
Love
same
it.
way I did the other ones.
Okay. And that's a different technique for you this year. Is it, Simone? Is that how you did it last year? Or you
It's
changed it up
different
a little?
because I just moved up one. I moved
Got it.
up one rung because I don't like it dragging. I don't like my
Got
mesh
it.
to drag at the bottom. And Faith,
Yeah.
you do yours a little differently, right?
I do. And so I think Simone and I were both doing ours the same way last year, where I wire the outer two twice and then the inner two gets wired in the middle once. But I didn't even get to tell Simone this because we didn't talk anything about our designs, right? So this is going to be a surprise for everyone. So I'm actually going smaller this year, Simone. I'm using an 8-inch
Oh,
form.
wow.
So
Yeah, that is different.
yeah, so I thought, how can I do something a little different? And I love these because they come two to a pack. So we're only going to use one today, but I'm going to wire it the same way I do the 14-inch. The only thing different is it only has 3 bars instead of 4. So
Right.
I'm just going to work with the outer two and wire those up just like I described. Do that twice, and then I'm going to wire the inner two.
Yeah.
But I have been trying to create different size wreaths because I have some customers that want something a little bit smaller. So I said, you know what? I'll do a smaller wreath today. And then that may also show how we can both have the same sign. And you want to show our sign, Simone? Let's do that.
Yes.
You have your sign handy?
So I didn't take it out of the plastic yet.
Yeah, I didn't either. So if you were here on our live Tuesday, we did a live sale. Remember, I gave you a preview. So this is the sign that we're creating with right here. And so we're going to show how you can take this one sign and create a gorgeous wreath. And that's the beauty behind it. There really can be a recipe, but there's also not necessarily a recipe where you have to have the exact same creation.
Right.
So yay, love it.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Miller has a question. Go ahead and drop your questions, and that's for anyone in the comments. You don't have to wait. We are here to answer your questions, and we're going to go ahead and just get started while we chit chat. I think, Simone, you're going to ask a question.
All righty. Thank you for keeping me on track here, Miss Faith.
I love it. I think my audience learned last week that I told them one day I'm going to have a producer for all of my lives. So I don't have to do that part of it. I can just come sit in front of the camera and create.
Okay, so this is my question. If you are a creator, if you are someone that makes wreaths, or even, you know what, not necessarily wreaths, but if you just create, do you decorate with more traditional fall colors like orange and browns, or do you like mixing in unexpected colors like blues and creams? So do you do traditional colors like oranges and browns, or do you do something different like blues and creams?
I love that. So y'all let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Yep. So traditional colors, or do you like to think outside the box and try something a little bit different? Which one would you describe yourself as? And we're going to both go ahead and get our forms wired up.
Yeah.
Just like so.
I saw that Andrew said something. I hope Andrew's using nice words.
Okay, and I don't know what that word is, so I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah, I hope he's using nice words.
Okay. And if not, we know how to take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can certainly take care of that for you if needed, because it's only on your page.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so as
it might take me a little bit longer to finish my adding my pipe cleaners, because you have a smaller one.
Yeah, so that's okay. And that's why also I didn't really worry about prepping as much, because I knew I'd have additional time.
Yeah.
Last year, if you were not here for our first crafting bonanza, Simone and I both had the same size form. We had the 14-inch form, and it produced about a 24-inch gorgeous wreath. We have scarecrow sign. And if you were here last year, will you drop a number 1 in the comments and let us know you were here for the first fall crafting bonanza? Let us know that. We want to honor you.
Let us know who was here. Who was here?
Yes, because the fact that you came back for yet a second year,
right,
is amazing to us.
Right.
Okay, so we are prepping our base, and I'll zoom in just a little bit. And Simone was right. I don't have as many pipe cleaners, so you can see this particular form has 3 sections and 3 bars. So it's almost like half of what she described. Hers has 6.
Right.
sections and the 4 bars. But you're
So
going to
Faith,
see.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
What is your favorite part of the wreath making process?
I think when you get to the step where you start embellishing and adding all of the beautiful like florals and attachments, bows,
Mm,
like all of that. So really the base for me, which we're doing right now, this part we have to do, but it's not the most exciting part. It's like
right.
kind of basic, but I think the decorating of the wreath. What about
Right.
you?
I think so for me too. You know, a couple of things before I get started. I
Mhm.
like to pull everything together and see how it will all tie in
Yeah,
to the
absolutely.
design. But
Mhm.
then at the end, after you've put it all together, I like just seeing how it ends up. So
Mhm.
I think it's actually laying down, just like you laying down the pieces or the embellishments that go into
Mhm.
making it.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. And if I had to pick a second favorite, I'll say what I heard you just say is the beginning stages when you're pulling all the supplies, that idea starts in your mind, and then you are
Exactly.
visualizing what it's going to look like, not yet knowing if it's going to turn out that way. And I
Right.
say maybe comparing that to that finished product. So, yeah, I love
Right.
that too. Just seeing how you can put all the materials together. They were isolated individual items that
Exactly.
shop for at various places, various times even, because I'm going to use a mesh today that, believe it or not, I've had since 2020 and I hadn't opened it. But guess what? I hadn't had like the perfect design for it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally using this mesh from 2020.
And
So
I'm
even
laughing because go ahead, finish.
no, I was saying just things like that, not even knowing, like when you buy it, you think you're going to use it immediately, but sometimes you don't. It might be for another season or a couple years later.
Exactly. But I was going to say I'm laughing because I am definitely, other than the sign that you gave
Uh-huh.
me, I am crafting my stash. So I
Me
have things
too.
that go way back. So
Yes. Look, me too. I really wanted to go to Hobby Lobby last night just to see if there was anything else. Because you know how sometimes you feel like you might not have what you want. And I was like, oh, maybe I will find something. But we didn't have an opportunity to go. So I was like, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to. So I'm doing the same thing. Everything
exactly.
is like already coming from my stash that I've had for a while.
Exactly.
My Aunt Flo made it. Hey, Aunt Flo, thank you for being here.
Hi,
All
thank
right.
you for joining us.
Yeah. So now are we ready to go ahead and add on our
Yes.
mesh?
Yes.
All right. So I think we're on our next segment, number 2. We kind of have our um, ideas for what we're going to cover with you today. So the mesh I'm going to use for the base shawl as we begin prepping. Y'all look at these colors. When I saw this, I knew I finally want to use it. It has like orange and cream in it.
It's pretty.
And I thought it would pair very nicely with the sign. I'm only doing this one color today. So this is
Yeah.
what I'm using. And I think it's going to turn out great. What about yours? What do you
So
have?
I am traditional because I saw the black and white in the wreath. So I'm using two. I'm
Ooh,
going
I love that.
to combine, I'm going to alternate my colors when
Yay, I
I do
love
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grab the sign again. So you heard Simone say she picked out
Yep.
the black and white.
Yeah,
Um,
black and white.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And notice
Yep.
I focus more on the orange and white. So let's see what
Mm-hmm.
we both come up with. It's going to be amazing.
And you challenged me too because
Yeah.
I'm like, OMG. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
what
I
am I
did.
gonna for as far as like the actual mesh colors and wreath colors, I'm like, OMG, what am I gonna use to do this as far as like the
Oh,
mesh and everything? So, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna do black and white and alternate the colors.
I love it. And it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see how it turns out. So I'm going to make cruffles. What are you making?
Same thing.
Okay. I personally love cruffles because it's a great way to not have to worry about the raw edges of your mesh. And this is a fabric mesh, so I wasn't able to wood burn it like y'all seen me do before. This one I had to cut with my rotary tool, but because I'm going to roll the ends in, you're not even going to see that. So it's going to turn out beautifully as we do it.
Yeah,
So
and for
same
me,
thing.
And for me, I mine are longer. I cut mine longer. I
Mhm.
can tell from the way yours looks that I,
Mhm.
how long is yours?
Mine's 25 inches.
And I only, oh, actually, I only did 20. I did 20
Okay.
inches.
Okay. So about the same
Um,
size.
and so I did not use a wood burning tool at all because I couldn't
Mhm.
find mine. So I use scissors. So that's another reason why I
Yeah.
said I'm gonna do cruffles, because I'm like, where's my wood burning tool? So
Yeah. I love it. So you improvise, right?
exactly.
So sometimes you
Exactly.
might have a technique in mind, but if you can't find the tool that you need, you change your technique.
That's right. That's
What about
right.
y'all in the comments? Have you ever been like that before where you wanted to do something one way, but because you couldn't find what you needed, you had to come up with plan B and change? I love it. I love it. So, Simone, while we're doing this, how did you get started making wreaths? And I think
Um,
Miss Miller is trying to ask you if you know that person, I think is what she's trying to ask.
I have a question. Yuffie. I don't know who Yuffie is.
I don't know either. Hey, Creating with Tuck is here. Hello. I see Miss Catherine is here. Hey, Catherine. All
Mhm.
right. So back to your question. Do you want me to take care of that or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you go ahead and tell us, how did you get started making wreaths?
So I actually, this is interesting. I at one point owned a nonprofit, and I
Mm-hmm.
had known someone who made wreaths and asked for a donation one time,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me no.
Oh,
And I
wow.
said they didn't have any, extras um to donate. And I said, you know what? That's okay. I'm gonna make my own. And so I started watching videos and all of that. And as I started learning how to make wreaths, I really enjoyed
Mhm.
it. And others
Wow.
others wanted me to make them, and things like that. So it became something that I was passionate about. The other piece
Mhm.
is I the more I made wreaths, the more I challenged myself to do other types of things, like add handmade little pocket books, and different things like that
Mhm.
into the wreath base.
Right.
So it's
Wow.
fun. It's fun to actually challenge myself and see what I can do that's different.
Wow. I love that. Hello, Miss
So,
Amber is here. Mhm. Amber
hi
speaking to you.
Amber, how are you? So when I make my cruffles, I roll each side in about four,
Okay.
and then I cruffle them up. So if you can see here, I have one side weighed down by my wire cutter so it won't
Mhm.
go anywhere. And then I
Yeah.
just scrunch it up just like this until I get to the end. And then this is what it looks like.
I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I did
And
mine while you were.
those edges that are in tucked in aren't exposed.
Mhm.
All right. And so
I
then I
love
lay
it.
it into my wreath. I put mine sideways.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. Some people, they like to do different things, but I think it's better to put them sideways because then they overlap. And then when I
Mhm.
put it in between the pipe cleaner, I twist the pipe cleaner about 3 different times.
Yeah.
What about
I
you, Faith?
I love it. I do the same thing. And I made my first one while you were talking. So look, I have the same thing that Simone described. I think I rolled mine about 3 times and then gathered and did the same thing.
And I
So
think it also
yeah.
depends. I'm looking at your mesh. I think it
Uh-huh.
also depends on the type of mesh you're using too. Like it looks like
Mhm.
your curls are bigger.
Yes. And I did not flatten mine. I used to do that, but now I like the more chunky look.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably why too. So yeah,
Yeah.
very good. All right. So we're going to do another one and I'll tell how I got started while we do the second one. So
Okay.
for me, it was in 2014 and a teacher friend had asked me if I would be interested in making a wreath. We were seeing other classroom teachers make wreaths on their doors, and we thought, we can try it. So it was during Thanksgiving break 2014, and we said, you know what? Let's give it a try. So we went to Hobby Lobby, picked out all of our materials. And back then, the 21-inch mesh, which is double the width of this, was super popular. And so we picked out our colors, and that's how we got started. And I don't have that first wreath anymore, but I have a picture of it. But for me, I do have a picture of it. Yeah. And I can see how I have grown. My gift, my talent has grown from there. So it wasn't an idea that I necessarily had. It was an idea someone planted. But I look now years later, 11 years later, and I see how, wow, it's really changed my entire life, because I don't know sometimes I can't remember what my life was like before A Touch of Faith, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I'm going to do mine this time. Go ahead, Simone. You had something else
I was going to add to that. And so for me, it's definitely the connection for me. The connection for me through my crafting. I enjoy it so much. But I also, again, have my private practice, and I do a lot through my private practice as well. So it kind of there's just an overlap for me, and it's the balancing of the two that's hard for me. But I try to look at my crafting side to be more of an engaging, fun thing to do with other people. If it turns into something financial or monetary, then so be it. But my intent isn't for that to happen.
Yeah, I love that. And that helps you keep that balance that you're describing.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think for me, the balance is something I work on daily. It's a conscious effort.
I know it does. I know it is.
Yeah, because I literally, when I get off, I work at school, usually until about 3 o'clock. And so I try to leave on time so that my afternoon time can be divided among the things I need to do, which hopefully will be A Touch of Faith, having some time to do some things around the house if needed, taking care of home, of course, getting that rest and just kind of replenishing and rejuvenating for the next day. So I really do work. I try to keep that at the forefront, make that a priority all the time.
Right.
Michael is here. Yeah. Hello, Michael.
Michael.
Michael Payne. I don't know how to say the last name. Is it
Michael Conant? Hi, Michael. Yeah, Thank you so much for joining us. We're making wreaths, Michael.
All right, so I'm going to make my cruffle this time. So I do mine very similarly to how Simone does hers. So I'm going to start by just rolling, but I don't flatten. I just kind of like the chunky look now. And I'm going to roll it about 3 times. And then I go ahead and start just gathering it towards me, usually about 7 times. And then I roll that end that was across from me in, and then that's how I get my little cruffle like that. So it makes like a little chunky cruffle.
Right. And that rolling piece, so today I did not, as far as rolling the other end, I did not include a clip. But one way to do that is to add a clip. You could put a clip at the end of the other side so that it stays in place while you're rolling and cruffling the other side.
Yeah. I used to have to use the clips, but I like I started to call it like the messy cruffle look a little. And so now I don't do the clips anymore. I just like the freestyle look of this, if that makes sense. It still looks beautiful.
It still looks beautiful. Absolutely.
So you can see that's what I have so far. There's my 2 right there.
And here's what I have.
Looking good. It's coming together.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
I love how we, when we're doing this, they overlap, but they're filling in gaps.
Right. Absolutely.
Going
to come together so nicely.
Exactly.
So Simone, what's the longest you've ever worked on one wreath?
Oh my gosh. 2 days.
Okay. And
2
so how
days
many
only
hours?
because I would run out of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And needed
How
to.
many, if you had to break that up into hours, how many hours would you say for people to understand what that really means?
So for hours, I would say maybe four
Okay. So about
hours.
4 hours. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
A
bad.
normal time would be 3 to 4 hours for me.
Got it. Okay.
What about
Trying
you,
to think.
Faith?
The longest I've worked on a wreath. Um, because I really try to cap it at 2 if I can. And
Right?
most times I'm pretty good at that, even if it means I divide the task. So if my time does not allow me to create an entire wreath in one sitting, then I might do an hour here, an hour there. Um, Longest wreath, and I should have thought of this ahead of time. So I had these questions. Why didn't I think of this? But there is one wreath, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. It did take quite a bit of time, and I decided I would never ever make it again.
Get
Was
out.
it was it the burlap? You know what I'm talking about, where you do the slide technique? That's my least favorite.
Oh,
And I
yes.
and I know that
Because
wasn't the question, but
you have to make sure that stays in place. That's
yeah,
difficult.
yeah, yeah. And I don't know how long it took, but it took so long that I decided, unless I absolutely wanted to make one or had a customer request one, I don't think I ever want to make it again. It probably took upwards of 3.5 hours,
Well,
maybe.
yeah. Yep.
So yeah, that took a while. And then I feel like let's see, maybe at Christmas time, because I sometimes will do the Christmas trees,
Yep.
like the full size. Those take long, but I wouldn't totally eliminate it because they're beautiful. I just
Right.
don't probably want to make a lot of them because of the time it takes.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, those are the two that come to mind right away. If I think of something else, I'll be sure to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, mom's over on YouTube now watching.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Mom was a guest on Simone's page also. Back when she interviewed me, she also interviewed my mom. So we both had an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to be interviewed by Simone. I think that was 2021, Simone, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
I
So,
actually literally enjoyed that. And that was during Black History
mhm.
Month.
Yes, it was.
Um, I mean, I still, I miss doing that,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Maybe you'll bring
again,
it back at some
I
point.
I might, but I might put a mental health spin on it
Oh,
instead.
yeah. That would be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have a lot with your book that you publish. Remember,
Exactly.
from our page, we talked about that when Simone released her book. I created some featured products for her. So yeah,
Right. And we still have to come together with that as well.
yes,
As
okay.
far as those products are concerned. Absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll put that back on the radar.
Yeah, definitely. Probably after I finish my workbook,
Okay, that sounds great.
because I'm still in the rear parts of that, just finalizing that.
Mm-hmm. I know it's all going to come together beautifully.
Yes. And I think I am going to go grab a clip too, because I think I
Okay,
can move faster, but let me just finish this one first.
yeah, go
But as
ahead.
far as that, the interviewing thing is concerned, I have a dear friend who is going to be interviewing me, and
Oh,
I don't know if I'm privy to talk about it yet. So, but we're going to be doing an interview,
uh-huh.
and I think that might kind of ignite that fire for me again to kind of
Got
get
it.
going with that again.
Okay.
Um,
And sometimes
but
it takes things like that
it
to.
definitely does. Someone to kind of get you started, right?
Right, absolutely. Yep. My dad is
Sure.
here, y'all. Hey, Dad. He says
Hi.
we're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. I am going to
Great.
go grab that clip though. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. We'll keep chatting. And I was not able to delete that on your page, Simone. So if you want to take care of it when you come back.
Okay.
So, y'all, I am just adding all of my mesh. I held it up a moment ago. I'll hold it up again. Can y'all see how it's coming together? I'm just going all the way around. Dad Donzel says hi. He's speaking to you. He's on YouTube.
And
So
you're
this
so
is what
lucky
I have.
because your wreath is so much smaller. You don't have to
Uh-huh.
put as many pieces of mesh, and I
Yeah.
do. Mine is going to
Yeah.
require 18 pieces.
Yeah, and that's okay because mine is what, 9 because it's half of that. But that's okay. I'm going a little slower just to kind of keep up with you and your pacing. That's okay. So I think
Exactly.
it's time to ask our audience a question because y'all have been listening to us. So if you want to share anything in the comments that you learned about us as we go along, and I'm not sure how Simone's doing the giveaway. Is it based on them commenting, Simone? Is that how
Yes, it
you're doing it?
is. I'm going to let
So,
you pick the first person.
oh, okay. So make sure you are commenting. And is it time to do it now on this question?
Yes. Let me
All right.
show what the first item is.
Okay.
Um, after I put my next piece of
Yay.
mesh down.
Awesome. Miss Sharon is here telling Andrew to be nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, we only go for that. My people
Mm-hmm.
know that we are a faith family here. We're all about building up each other and
Exactly. Exactly.
positivity, all those things.
Positive language. All
Yes,
right.
that's great.
So the first item that I'm going to give away, I was like, I want to keep this for myself.
Uh-oh. You know it's good then.
Gosh. It's something cute. It's just something simple. It's a
Yeah.
Laura Ashley notepad. I've
Ooh, I
got two of
love
these to
that.
give away. So
Okay.
this is the first item.
Awesome. All right. And I can use my generator. There is a tool in StreamYard that we can use to pick the names. So let me go
Oh,
bring that
perfect.
up.
Okay.
That way we don't have to even do any thinking or,
Exactly.
all right.
See,
So if you're,
you're the tech guru, so
oh, thank you, Simone. All right. So if you are on the live right now and it looks like we have 18
Oh,
names, we're
Michael
getting
Payne
ready.
Conant, thank you so much for those stars. Thank you,
Oh,
Michael.
beautiful, beautiful. And Sharon is saying hello. Hey, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
All right. So if you're on the live now and you've been commenting, we're getting ready to draw a name. So here we go. And y'all know I love it. Can we be dramatic? Let's get a drum roll if we can. All right. And the winner is, it's cycling through all the names right now. All right. I will show you all so you can see that it drew the name. There we go. Let's see if I can. I'm going to put only my screen for just a second.
Oh, sure.
All right. Let's see. Let me bring it back up. Can y'all see that?
I don't see that.
Andrew, can you see it?
No.
Andrew, let me do it like this. Andrew Miller is the winner. Do you see it now?
Yeah, we might want to pull. I
Or
don't
another?
know. Yeah, we might want to pull another name. I'm not familiar with.
Okay. All right. Let's draw another. We're going to draw again. All right. Here's our new winner. Look at there. It pulled Michael
Michael
Payne.
Payne. Michael.
Congratulations.
Michael, you are a winner.
Awesome. Okay. That is so beautiful. All right, let me bring
Thank you,
Simone back up.
Sharon. I'm not familiar with. I mean, if he wins something, Sharon would he be able to share his address and everything? That's what I'm concerned about. I don't mind sending anything to him, but I just don't know. So Michael won, but how do we get his? Can he give his address?
Are you talking about Andrew, the first name
Mm-hmm.
that was drawn?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. We'll send one to Andrew and Michael.
Yeah, because you had multiple giveaways.
I have multiple giveaways. Yes.
So we actually did our
Thank you,
first two
Sharon.
drawings. Oh, yay. Okay. All right, Simone, I've got one more
Yeah, she
piece to
says
add.
she's not certain of that.
It's not.
So
Okay, so good thing.
we'll hold on onto that then. We'll hold off for a
Got
while.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good that, that's good.
It's good that someone knows who Andrew is, right?
That's right. We can't do it all. We are a community.
Mm-hmm.
We're in this together.
So I'm almost done with this.
Okay.
Almost.
Yay. That's
It's
good.
again, I have more
Yeah.
spaces to fill. So
Yeah, it is okay.
I mean, this is the most tedious part. Once we're done
Mm-hmm.
with this.
It is. And when you had asked me if I was doing any of mine, I should have told you to do some, but I didn't even think about this part. But it's
You didn't
okay.
think about the size, right? Like,
Yeah, well, and the timing of it all.
yeah.
So had I thought of that, I would have said, "You go ahead though, because I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
smaller one." But it's okay. It's
Exactly.
just working out.
Exactly. So, but if you wanted to move on, you could do that, and I could talk about
Okay.
whatever it is you're doing.
Okay, so I'll hold mine up.
Yeah.
So this is my base so far, y'all.
So pretty.
It's kind of like a little baby wreath, but I love it because if you have like a smaller door, or a lot of times maybe you have like an office cubicle where you can't hang a full blown like 24-inch wreath, but you want something smaller. I've
Right.
had some people want wreaths for their camper doors,
Thank
apartment
you, Sharon.
doors, yeah, classrooms, all of that. So what do y'all think? Look at there.
Sharon says she loves it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. I
Sharon,
appreciate that. Thanks.
do you make wreaths, Sharon?
Thank you,
Are you a
Sister
wreath
Jill.
maker?
I'm gonna get a sip of my lemon water while we're taking a pause for me. And I don't know if you've seen my tumblers like this, Simone, but I have the 40-ounce tumblers now. So this is one that I personalized. So
I remember
take
you mentioned that in one of your
yeah.
lives. You mentioned that you were making them that big now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So I said, well, I just drink out of that now. It's easier to keep track of my water that way because it's a 40-ounce.
Yep.
So I try to have
But
my
you
water
have to
when
fill it
I'm
up a couple times though, right?
Yes. Usually I'll do one time for work, and by the time I get off, I'll fill it up again. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it was a lot easier than the water bottles, which is what I used to do. And they were 16 ounces each. So I was having to keep track of, okay, how many have I had today?
How many did I? Yeah, exactly.
Now this is faster.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, I'll show my ribbon while we are waiting for Simone to go ahead and finish. And so I didn't know what ribbon I wanted to pick at first. And I will say though, let me look. Nope. I've had all of these ribbons. I just had to replenish one because in my private group last week, Faith's Creative Circle, I taught them how to make like bow garland, and I ran out of my beautiful black and white check. So that's the only one that I purchased, but it was just a replenish. But look at this first ribbon. It has that same orange in it, and it has like a stitched edges to it all throughout. So I love this one. It has like almost like that cream that you see in the pumpkin. So that's going to be one of our ribbons today. That's orange with the cream stitch squares. And then I thought we could add in, of course, the check that we have already seen, the black and white check. So that's going to be another ribbon we'll use. And I didn't know I had this one. I just opened it. But look, I had one that said welcome.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
Yeah, and it looks very similar to the sign. So we're going to use a strip of that. So it's that same orange. And then I wanted something with pumpkin. So I found this one. And it has some of that natural color to pull out the dark edge of that sign. So just some beautiful pumpkins on like a natural background. So those are going to be our ribbons. So I'll go ahead and get those prepped.
Okay. And I'll show you what I've got prepped so far. I still have a I'm only going to use 2 inside the pipe cleaners.
Okay.
But I'm going to use this one.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. To pull out the
Yes.
orange and the sign. The orange
Yeah.
and the actual. I said, no, she did not put a green ribbon. I'm like, I gotta find some green. So I saw that there was green in this ribbon. So I said, I'm gonna use that.
Uh-huh.
And then I love this one.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use
Love
this. I
it.
was fortunate enough to have a friend. She's
Uh-huh.
she's um she's no longer running her business, but she had a bunch of ribbon and things like that. So these were already pre-cut.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
blessing.
So I was happy about that. But then
Yeah.
I have other ribbon. So I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be inside the larger bow.
Now that's beautiful. Is that like a little glitter to
Yes,
it?
glittery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. Kind of like a
Um,
meshy look too, also. Like mesh.
right, right. And then I have this additional
Oh, I love
leaf.
that with the leaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I considered grabbing some ribbon with leaves, but I didn't like the color. It didn't speak to me. That's kind of how I do it. It almost has to speak to you before you can say, okay,
Absolutely.
yes, I'm gonna add you.
So
Sharon.
I was gonna do the black and white, but I'm like, I didn't feel I didn't want it to be just because I was using black and white
Yeah,
mesh.
for your base. That's right.
I felt that that was too much.
Yeah. You took yours in a totally different direction, so you didn't need that
Right,
for your
exactly.
ribbon. Yeah. So Miss Sharon gave
Um,
us a beautiful comment too, Simone, whenever you're finished.
well, check it out. She's made wreaths before, but not specialty. You crafting ladies have opened my world to all things outside my making. My next try is painting and journaling when I find time, learning so much from all. Love watching. Oh, Sharon, you should definitely go for it.
That's
Definitely
beautiful.
do the painting and
Mhm.
the journaling. I do. I definitely do the
Mhm.
journaling.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's awesome. And I don't do the painting nor the journaling, but it reminds me of how I feel when I'm sitting at my computer and creating like the graphics for different projects. And it's almost like it gives me that same feeling, like being an
Exactly.
artist or a
Exactly.
designer.
Because that is a craft. Actually that's a art form, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. Yep.
So
So y'all,
I love making graphics too. I make graphics
yeah,
for like posts and I do
yeah.
printables sometimes,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and stuff like that too.
Yeah. I'm hoping to do an entire class on Canva because I've had several people ask that, not just in the crafting community, but also like in my educational environment at work.
Oh
Some have
wow.
expressed interest in that. So I don't know, maybe next year I might put something together, but yeah, I love it. And it can do so many things. Like I think back to when we first started, like we didn't have all the tools that we have
Mm-mm.
now at our disposal. So technology really has evolved so much.
Exactly. Exactly.
So y'all don't see this, but in front of me, I've already just kind of laid out the order of my ribbons so that as I go around my mesh, or yeah, in my wreath form, I'm just going to place these in this order. So that's going to be my pattern that I'm going to use for this. And I'm only going to do the outside.
So Faith, are you putting one ribbon in each pipe cleaner? Or
Yeah, I'm
is
just going to do one. Yeah.
okay.
I didn't want to add a lot of materials because I really want to keep the cost because I did already add this one to my website. So it will be for sale if anyone is interested. But
Hmm.
I wanted to keep the cost down for this one. So yeah.
Do I follow Be Inspired by Carol? Let me see what Sharon is saying.
Okay.
I'm just starting on learning this. She has a jolly event coming up with 3 paintings for Christmas. I joined. I hope this is okay to say. Oh, that's fine. I don't know,
Mhm.
Faith. Is that okay
I
for
don't-
her to?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know who that crafter is, but I'm sure it's beautiful. Sounds
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. It's actually different from what we're doing anyway, the painting part of it.
Mhm. It is absolutely. All right, y'all.
So
Look at that. Look at how that ribbon just ties in with that mesh so beautifully there. It's like,
nice.
oh my gosh, love that. Coordinate so well together.
Love it.
Hmm.
So I'm still laying down my mesh, y'all.
That's
I
okay.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go.
That is all right.
But again,
But,
that's what happens, right? The bigger the
uh-huh,
wreath, the
that's
longer
right.
it takes.
Mhm.
So,
And I'm glad, yeah, and that goes right along with our question that we asked earlier when we were reflecting on the wreath that took us the longest to make. It depends on the size. And
right.
I haven't done like a larger wreath form in a while, but I remember when I first got started, I was exploring all those different size forms. And you talk about adding more material, like it requires more material, more time, more
I
money.
know. I know.
So
And so
yeah,
Faith, what do
everything.
you, based on your observation, what are you finding though, like with making them smaller?
Mhm. As far as like the
For whatever
response.
you listed, like the time, the cost,
Mhm.
the even
Um,
even the cost of shipping, right? That kind of cuts
yeah,
down on that.
yeah, everything comes down. The overall money that is put into the supplies is lower, which means the cost of the wreath to sell is lower. As Simone said, the shipping is lower. So yeah, it's been a great response. I've enjoyed making these.
Good. And do you do them more frequently than the larger ones?
No, not more frequently, but as I've been getting ready for, I have two in-person events coming up, and it looks like I will have a third because I had someone reach out to me today. We always do a Christmas crafting fair. Normally it's in December, but this year it's going to be in November.
Oh
So that
wow.
will be three shows back to back that I really need to get prepared for. So that's also another reason why I want to go ahead and make this size today, because what I notice is not everyone wants to spend the money on a full size wreath like
Yeah,
what you see in the background. They want something a little bit smaller. Sometimes it's because of the cost, but also it's because of where they're going to place it. So I try to just offer multiple sizes for that purpose, knowing, where I'm headed, what I'm going to be using it for, and that kind of thing.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's working out.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. So I'm going to, I noticed the last time I made this, I ended up filling in a spot right here.
Oh,
And
really?
it's kind of, yeah, so I'm just going to add a ribbon here, even though there's not a pipe cleaner for the mesh, but that way, because I'm going to do it anyway. So I thought, why not do it now? And then I'll
So
just cut another piece.
so Faith, tell them what you're doing when you say you're filling in a spot. I kind of have an
So
idea, but I don't know if the viewers do.
yeah, so my next pipe cleaner, let's see, make sure you can see it. This was my last ribbon, and these two are close together right here. The next one is not until over here. And so what I want to
Mm,
do is just fill in between, even though according to my placement, and I'm looking on the back just to see, it's really where the mesh is in the center. So you know what I could do? I think what I'm going to do instead, I could add it to the center,
hmm.
which would go ahead and give me that placement. But before I do that, I'm going to check to see where my sign is going to lay,
Right.
because I think I still may just put it on that outside piece instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so really it's filling in because I don't have the ribbon on the inside. So I'm going to try the inside first just to see if that's going to make a difference
Yeah.
for that little space. And if not, I'm still going to go ahead and put it on the outside.
Hmm.
I was
But
thinking.
but that's what you do, like when you find that there's space,
Mm-hmm.
you find ways to kind of I use the word even when I'm doing other types of crafting, I say I disguise it. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I
love
mean?
that
So that
word.
it appears to already be part of the design itself.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
So,
I love that word. That's
mm-hmm,
exactly what I'm doing.
mm-hmm, yeah,
So I did that, but I feel like I still want a piece below. So I'm going to
yeah,
come back and add it below here.
yeah.
Donzel says you're doing great, Simone.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to keep up with Miss Faith.
Oh no, you're doing awesome. You are
Oh
doing awesome.
gosh. And I'm trying to I'm doing a little fluffing as I go too, just so that I
Yeah.
can see how is this gonna look. Are
Yep.
my are my spaces being filled in? you
Mm-hmm.
know, and all of that stuff too. The
Yes.
ribbon will do that too, but I know, you know, as I add more, it becomes cramped.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
I
Yep.
got two more to do, and then I'm done with this. And then I
Okay.
can do my
Yeah.
ribbon.
Yay. See, you're right there where I am. You're catching up.
Hmm.
And it's
I'm
all
catching
good.
up, girl. Catching up.
Right. And it is all good.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So yeah, I think I like that. I'm just gonna go up a row though. Sharon says they look pretty easy even for my hands.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The ruffle, not the cruffle, but the ruffle, right? Faith is easier
Mm-hmm.
on the hands. And Sharon,
Mm-hmm.
I can do a demonstration, but I would make a smaller wreath because I'm thinking I want to make a smaller wreath, but I can do a demonstration for you if you'd like me to do that. Because there is a way to make the wreaths with just a ruffle instead,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Right.
easier on the hands. I don't
Yeah,
know if you agree
absolutely.
with that or not, Faith.
Yeah. And I think it depends too. Like if you're gonna do that ruffle, you definitely want to wood burn your mesh because your ends
I
will not all
exactly.
be covered the way
Exactly.
we've done today. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. And that's one
Yeah.
of the easier ones to start with.
Right. It's actually the first one I started with.
Mhm. Is
The
it?
first one
Okay.
ever. Yep.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
My first one was actually curls, that wreath I was describing to you that I made way back when, like in
Yeah.
2014 with the
Really?
20 with the 21-inch mesh. That was, believe it or not, that was what was the most popular at that time.
Wow.
So yeah. So we've come a long way.
I'm telling you, yeah.
All right. I think I created a spot for where I want this to go now.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. I'm doing my last one. Hallelujah.
Yay. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon says she just followed a touch of faith.
Oh, that's
Thank you for
sweet.
being here. I'm
That's
excited.
awesome, Sharon.
Yes, it
You'll
is.
you'll see a lot more wreath making with Faith. Because she does it regularly.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and she does a lot with bows as well, Sharon.
Hmm. Yes, I love making bows. It's my favorite. And I am trying to decide what I want to teach in my private group tomorrow.
Oh, really?
We're either going to do something for Halloween. I don't do a lot of Halloween, but I had a couple requests. So we're either going to do something for Halloween or it might be a custom order that I have to make. So I'm just trying to narrow
Okay.
it down. I'll have it decided probably by tonight, by the time we're done, and I can kind of just finish thinking, through
Right.
all the things.
And then you have a day just to kind of get ready for it.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Well,
when
and
is your private group?
it is tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So I
no, you don't
started
have a day.
Yeah, I started getting ready. So usually I will start prepping. I have my lesson plans, if you will, kind of like how you do when you're a teacher.
Exactly.
So I can refer back to all my notes, but I'll go ahead and lay out the materials midweek. So everything is over here for design number one. And then design number two is planned out. And I don't know if you knew this, Simone, I have a second studio now where I
No,
have
I didn't
most
know
of my
that.
yeah, so it's always been there, but it used to be our guest room. And my goal for the year was to convert it more into, I thought it was going to be a ribbon room. And
Mm,
after I did that, because there's a whole wall of ribbon now, shelves, and it's ribbon I always had, but it was either on different like shelves or smaller shelves, or it may have been in bins, and it was hard to see everything.
right.
And I
Right.
got tired of that when it was time to create. So, long story short, we got that set up, and I just noticed my husband started calling it Studio Two. He'll say, "Are you putting this in Studio Two?" So I was like, "Oh." So I don't just have like a ribbon room anymore at Studio Two. So a lot of my sublimation equipment I moved into that space so I could free this room up because one of my members in my private group she said, "You're gonna need another space," and literally I kind of laughed. I wasn't really thinking I would, but as I thought about it, I said, "You know what? I really do." So that has helped a lot. Just being
But at
able to
least you have
spread
the
things.
room for it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So that's a blessing for sure.
Here's my base. Here's my base. So you can see
Ooh,
that.
look
So
at
it's
there.
quite full.
Yes, I love it, Simone. That looks gorgeous. Now
Thank
it's
you.
going to show my first round of ribbon tails. Let me hold it up. So I have gone around one complete time with my first
Mm-hmm.
4 ribbons there.
Oh.
So what do y'all think about our bases? Look at there. We are working.
I know. And so I'm gonna alternate between mine, and I'm gonna do I think I might do one in each one too instead.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good.
And we put them on the bottom. Can we tell them
Mhm.
why we do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I put the wreath, excuse me, the ribbon on the bottom rung, the very bottom rung, because the middle ones we end up basically putting the sign, and sometimes that it ends up getting smashed by the
Mhm.
ribbon ends up getting smashed by the sign. So it's
Yeah.
easier to just put it on the bottom, and
Yep.
it's actually, I think it's more of an aesthetic thing as well.
It is.
Um,
Yep.
but Faith, I don't know, maybe you approach it a little differently.
No, really for that same reason. And also it cuts down materials costs, I think, for me.
Oh, okay.
It's just easier. I also notice sometimes when you put it on the inside, depending on how you do it, first of all, you have to have more material for the inside because it's longer. It's a longer area to reach, if you
Right,
will.
right.
But sometimes it may not lay properly the way you want when it's hanging on the door. And so I just avoid all of that. So not
Oh,
to say I
okay.
don't ever put it on the inside, but 99% of the time I'm not going to have any on the inside. It's
Yeah,
just, yeah, it's just my personal preference now. It would have to
right.
be a certain design that calls for it. So if it requires it, yes, but more than likely for me, it's not going to require it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm cutting another piece because I changed my design as far as how I place that extra ribbon. So I may have to cut
Oh, did you?
one
Okay.
more. Yeah, since I made room for that ribbon that really didn't have a pipe cleaner because I only had 6
Mm-hmm.
on the outside. So yeah.
So
All right,
I'm
you ready for our,
alternating the two colors, the two
yeah.
different ribbon,
Uh-huh.
and there are 12 on the outside. So 6
Yes.
and 6.
Yeah, love it. I was going to ask you, do you want to um, get ready for our next set of questions?
Sure. Is it me?
Okay,
Is it on me?
I think so. We're on number 5 now.
Oh my goodness, we're moving right along.
Yes, we are.
Part 5?
Uh-huh. Ribbons and bows.
Oh, that's segment, that's part 2, actually.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
cut That's
Yes,
part
and
2,
I'm
because I'm like,
sorry. I'm so sorry. We're on part 2, but item number 5.
right, item number 5, ribbons and bows.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, all
And I
right.
don't think we,
So you didn't actually go through how you cut your ribbon and all that, right?
no, I didn't. So you can do that. I want to wait
Okay.
for you.
All righty. So again, as I said, this ribbon is already cut, but I will demonstrate for you. I'll take one out and demonstrate. Let me see. This is about 13 inches long. All right. So I'm basically trying to keep, because again, like I said, these ribbon were pre-cut. I'm gonna just keep everything the same length. So we usually measure out, I would say the tails usually are about 14 inches, depending upon the wreath.
Mhm.
For a wreath with this size that I'm doing, 14 inches is usually the standard length, but I'm actually gonna do 13 because that other ribbon was cut at 13 inches. So I'm going to
Mhm.
cut 13 inches, and then I'm going to dovetail the ends of the ribbon. So I fold it in half, and then I cut. See where the wired edge is right here? I cut from the wired edge toward the folded edge at an angle. to get my dovetail.
Mhm.
And
Love it.
that's what you end up with.
Yeah.
Could I cut it deeper? I could cut it deeper. So sometimes you look and your angle isn't deep enough. So I will make the scissors go just a little bit deeper so that
Mhm.
the tail is a little bit sharper, just like that. And then I'll
I
do the
love
other
it.
side the same way. Again,
Mhm.
from the wired edge toward the folded edge, make sure that you angle deep enough so that you have a nice crisp point in the middle for your
Mhm.
dovetail. And that's what it looks like. Alrighty. And so
Love it.
when I'm putting my let me get the other one. When I'm putting my ribbon on, I like to fold mine in the middle. I think we all do this. This is industry standard. Fold it in the middle like this. So fold it in half. And then you have a line here that you can go by. There's a line here in the middle. You can see it. And that will allow you to scrunch it up. And then I just I go ahead and I fold it over a little bit, just like this.
Yeah.
And then I put it onto the open pipe cleaner at the bottom. And again, we're applying these to the bottom. And I got to find my bottom one.
I love it. Like, where did it go?
Where did it go? It's so much ribbon. I mean, so much
Mhm.
mesh.
Mesh there.
So,
Yep.
and you know that you put it on the wrong one if the ribbon are spread away, so far apart. If they're spread so
Oh,
far apart. So,
yeah. Because yours are all in that second and third, right?
yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I did the exact same thing, and I did cut mine at 13 inches because I don't have as far to go out with the
Mm-hmm.
base.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, normally I do 14, but since this was a smaller wreath, I'm doing 13
And
today.
that's what it looks like.
Yay, looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it.
And again, this is the part we both said that we enjoy. Like as you start to put it
Yeah,
together,
right.
it you really appreciate the way everything looks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it truly makes a difference.
because you just have a blank base, and
Yeah.
then, but that's, I mean, that's a really a lot of art related
Mm-hmm.
activities all
Mm-hmm.
start that way. They start with
They
a blank
do.
base.
Yeah. Just like if you are a painter, you have that blank canvas,
Exactly.
or
So
a
many-
writer, a blank sheet of paper.
Exactly. Exactly.
Whatever it is. Yeah, I love it.
All right, gotta find my hidden pipe cleaners here. So I had dinner all set. I thought I had enough time to do it before we
Oh,
got on live, but I'm like,
yeah, that's okay.
but I'll have enough time when we're done to do it.
Yes. Yes, you will.
So what are you doing for dinner?
We had some hibachi last night, so we have
Oh, nice.
leftovers. Yeah.
Nice. You're lucky.
I was
You
thinking
don't have
too.
to cook.
Yeah, I was like, what can we get that will actually serve as leftovers? Because anytime we like order out or pick up, like
Yep.
or sit out to eat, I really try to make it more than just one meal, especially since food, like the cost has
It's
gone
so
up.
expensive. It is so
Hmm.
expensive.
Yeah. So I
And
probably
we,
have enough for two more meals, I'm
oh,
thinking.
okay.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, and for us, we like to buy enough to cook in because like the same reason, takeout is so
Mm-hmm.
expensive.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. My version of cooking in right now is a salad, and I may like buy chicken that you just throw in the oven and heat up because it's already cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So I opt for the easy options right now.
Oh, okay. I
Save
actually
time.
enjoy cooking my chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I like to
Mm-hmm.
s- I like to cook it on top of the stove so that it
Yeah.
has like that nice crispy.
Texture to
texture
it.
to it.
Yeah, I love that. I will probably cook like that. Let's see, this is what, September, about to be October. Maybe Thanksgiving.
Oh my
When I have more
gosh.
time. Oh no, let me back that up. No, because we have our first break in 2 weeks. So we'll be on fall break. I'm so excited. So
Really?
yes, the October 6th. I might do some cooking that week. So for me, the cooking only happens like that when I'm off and I have more time.
So how long is your fall break?
1 week.
Oh, what? A full week in
We get a
October.
full week. Yeah, in October.
And then you also get Christmas.
Yes, and we get a week off for Thanksgiving.
What?
Yep.
I'm working for the wrong state.
That's funny. Because
I'm
we've been
working
in
for the,
school. Simone, we've been in school for almost 9 weeks. I know we just had interims not long ago. I think report cards go out October 2nd. We
the
have
first
parent
3 months.
conferences. The first ones. We have parent teacher conference day on October 3rd, that Friday. So students will actually start their break early. They'll be on break as of Friday.
Yep.
And then we just have conferences 8 to 12. So our break will start after that Friday.
Wow.
So 12 o'clock, October 3rd, I am on fall break.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, so
Well,
I'll be able to
that's
do some
good.
cooking then. Yeah, so that's when I'll say, okay, I might do some cooking then.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. But when we first started with year round, and it's a modified year round, so it's not truly year round. My school was the first school to pilot it, and I think they started with 3 weeks for the breaks. They call them intersessions at that point.
Okay.
3 was a lot, they said. So then it became 2. So I was there for 1 year when we still had 2 weeks off. The first week off, I had to work because I'm not a classroom teacher. So I, along with the principal, we worked.
You're like
And then
admin.
and then we had week 2 off, which was nice. But I love this also, having just the full week off. Because really, for me, it hasn't changed. It's still one solid week.
Right.
So I guess I don't have to go in and work the first week anymore. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it just gives you that little breather when you feel like, okay, this is a lot. It's been enough.
Exactly. I know for us, we get my birthday weekend, that Monday for
Yeah.
Columbus Day.
Okay.
And then we might get 3 days off for Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
And then we get Christmas. I think we have about 2 weeks off this time for Christmas.
Oh, that's good.
I'm loving that. Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed we went back, well, students, I should say, started school on Monday this year. And I think this is why we have 2 weeks and 3 days at Christmas. So our Christmas
Say that
break
again. You have what?
this year, normally we get out on a Friday for Christmas. And if the students are there, they may have like half day. Or early dismissal day. But this year I noticed we get out on a Tuesday for Christmas. So we have 3 additional days, but I feel like it's because the students started school a little earlier this year. Like they started back on a Monday instead of the end of the week. Cause some years it's been like Thursday.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I got happy. I was like, "Ooh!" And I always like it when we don't have to go back on January 2nd. Like, who wants to go back the day after a holiday? I don't.
Exactly.
But I love it. I think we go back. Let me see what it is. It's like the 6th or so. Let me look at the calendar.
Okay.
Let's see. So January 5th. So New Year's is a Thursday, and I love that. So we go back that Monday the 5th.
Oh, okay.
Miss Sharon is asking, are we Baltimore County? Miss Sharon, I'm actually in South Carolina and Florence County. What about you, Simone?
I am in Massachusetts.
Ooh, so she's near, who is our other guest that's Massachusetts? I forget her name.
Oh, yes. Susan used to work with me, actually. She used to work with me.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How about that?
In Agawam, yeah, she did.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Truly
So
amazing.
she's in Agawam, Mass.
Got it. Okay. Miss Kathy is here. Hey, Miss Kathy. Donzel says your wreath matches your dress.
Well, you know what? This is actually blue and white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's coordinating,
It's a
I guess.
dark blue though.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you.
So I ended up adding extra ribbon in those little spots. So I had to just cut a few more pieces. I'm adding my last one now. I think I ended up with 9 instead of 6.
Oh, okay. And I might
So
have to go back and do the same thing, but
uh-huh.
I'm not gonna do that on on camera.
Yeah, gotcha. So I think I kind of almost caught it with you because you have 12, right? 12 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have 12, but I might end up with a few more
got it.
because they're not overlapping.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So
So Simone, what was your very first bow like? Do you remember?
oh gosh. I know it wasn't good.
Oh wow. That is funny.
But but the thing is, that would be, we were talking about some of our favorite parts of making wreaths.
Uh-huh.
For me, it is bow making. It's making the
Mhm.
bows.
Yeah.
Because it took so long for me to master that.
Mhm.
And they're beautiful when we're done.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I enjoy doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to think. I don't remember my very first bow either. I'd have to
Yeah.
look back in photos and see if I captured a picture because usually I try to take pictures. But with that being said, I would say um, I do also remember struggling with bow making in the beginning. And like Simone, it is one of my favorite things to do now. I love
Hmm.
just being able to put the various ribbon colors together, like patterns, and
Right.
just seeing what can be possible,
Right.
with your designs. That's okay, Donzel. He said, my bad. It does look black to me, so it's okay. You know how these cameras are.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
always show us the real colors,
All
just
right.
like
So I
our wreath.
have my bows on.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Beautiful. Yes, I do see it. Looks gorgeous.
And there are some spaces. I'll go back and double check them because I want them to overlap well.
Mhm.
So I will go back, but I'm again, like I said, I'm gonna do that off camera.
Yeah.
Um, but we can move on now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to add my last one, trying to
Okay.
fit them in. I was
And I'll
playing
just
with
check.
adding them on top. Oh, Sharon says she loves it.
Thank you, Sharon.
Okay. Let me go ahead and tuck this in. So I'm going to hold mine up too. And do you want to do our engagement question?
Yep, and then we can give away another item.
All right, that'd be great. You want to do it while I finish this and I'll get the names
Yeah.
pulled up?
Yep. So if you could only pick one fall decoration for your home, would it be a wreath, a porch full of pumpkins, or a cozy fall sign?
Ooh, I love that question.
Mm-hmm. So would you pick for your fall decoration? You can only pick one. Would you pick a wreath, a porch full of pumpkins, or a cozy fall sign?
Wow,
Wow.
there's some good choices.
Exactly. I'm going to say a wreath.
Let's see.
I'm going to say a wreath.
So, yeah. And I wish you could say all because I love how all of them tie in together. But I think a wreath too
Exactly.
because I just love the way the door looks, especially when
Exactly.
you're looking at your home from like the driveway. That wreath can
Exactly.
just tie everything in. So, yeah, I think I would say wreath too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look at what I did, Simone. I went back and filled in. I don't know if you can tell. So now I have additional ribbons going all the way around for my base there.
Nice. And I do
Wow.
see two, let's see, I see three, just like you,
Mm-hmm.
three
Yeah,
spots
3. And it's
that I
probably
can
the
fill
way,
in. So I'll do
yeah.
that later.
And it's probably some of them, those little inners we talked about where there's a little space or it might be
Yeah.
some gaps, in
Yeah.
between.
Yep.
All right. Thank y'all. Oh, they're saying it's beautiful. And let's see, they're starting to chime in. So Donzel says wreath. Hey, Miss Trina is here. Miss Trina was
Hi.
the recipient of our sunflower wreath that we gave away for our 1,000 subscribers on YouTube
Oh, wow.
celebration. Jody won the wreath, but she decided she wanted to donate it. And so we went through and thought of all the people who have not had an opportunity to have a wreath.
Yes.
And we selected her. So Miss Trina is the beautiful recipient. Miss Trina, did you get your wreath? Let me know.
So a whole wreath.
A whole wreath. Yes, like a
Nice.
sunflower wreath. Yeah. And let's see, Kathy. Miss Kathy says a sign. Miss Betty is saying wreath. Jody is saying porch full of pumpkins and a wreath. She's like us, right? We want to pick more than one. And Miss Trina says she just received her wreath. Oh, I'm so
Oh, that's
happy. I can't wait.
nice.
You have to send me some pictures. I can't
Oh,
wait.
definitely.
All right, let me see if I can go back since we're going to draw. All right, looks like we have 20 now. Remember before
Okay.
it was 18, so we're going to draw again. If you've already been selected, we're removing your name, okay?
And this is the next item. It's a Laura Ashley weekly planner.
Awesome. All right. Can we do a drum roll? And it is cycling through everyone's names on both of our pages. Is that okay, Simone?
Sure.
Okay. All right, here's the drum roll. Here we go. All right, and the winner is this time Creating with Tuck over on YouTube. Congratulations.
Oh, nice.
Tuck.
So
Wow.
you'll have to get the address, Faith, okay?
Yes. So I'm going to put my email address in the comments so you can make sure that you will send me your mailing address if you accept this gift from Simone, and I will pass that on to her. We're so excited that you are the one chosen. Can we clap
Exactly.
for Tuck being chosen?
Nice.
All right. Love it. Okay, so my email address should be in the comments for you there. There we go. Yes, wasn't that nice of Jody Donzel? That was
is
a
very
blessing.
nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Simone, are we getting ready to embellish now? Is that what we're getting ready to do?
Yeah,
Our
and I
favorite
just want to let those people that are watching, I want to let them know that I also, what I do is the other extra 6 pipe cleaners. Nothing's going to be put on those, so I cut them down. I twist them, give them an extra few twists, and then I cut the extra length off and tuck them
Yes,
in.
yes, absolutely. All right. So, do you want to make a
Is that
bow now? Is that what you're thinking?
what do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I'm ready to do the sign and the bow.
Okay.
Those kind of can come together.
Yep.
All right, so let me grab my sign again because I always like to see where I'm going to place it.
Yep.
If you are interested in this sign, I will add the link to the comments for you.
Oh,
We did
yes.
a live sale on this. And remember, you don't have to be a wreath maker to take advantage of these. I even have some customers that like to use these and they just put them on a shelf, like get an easel, just
Get
like
an
you
easel.
would.
Yeah.
Just like you would like a frame, or some people do it with paintings. And then you can just decorate just like that. So I will add that link while we're getting ready to add our sign. And we're going to make a bow too.
I'm just clipping off the last of these pipe cleaners.
Okay, that sounds perfect. All right, and I think I will just give you the link for the fall signs, which you can see some of the others. I still have not listed all of them yet. I've been slowly working on that.
Okay.
But you can at least, anyone who wants to check them out, you'll be able to see. Okay, let me do it this way.
All right. I'm all set.
Okay.
The other thing I had to go get was my signed little the jewelry thing that we use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right. So where are you going to place your sign?
I'm gonna look right now.
Okay.
I want to make room for my bow, so
Mm-hmm.
I have to stand up for this. Let's see.
Same here. I was about to say it. I'm getting ready to stand up. See, Simone and I are so alike with this step.
Because you want to make sure you put it in the right spot.
That's right.
And
I think I'm
mine,
gonna,
because my wreath is so big,
yeah,
it's going to be in a corner. It's going to be
yeah,
off to the side.
gotcha. Here, let me see if I can.
Um, Let me see. Where do I want it?
Just trying to change my screen so you could show yours, Simone. Oh, let me see if I can flip us.
So I
Right,
would
there
have
you
to.
go.
Can you see
There you
it?
go. Yep. Can y'all see where she's thinking of placing hers?
I'm moving. Can you see my wreath?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we
Oh,
do see
okay.
it.
So I'm looking at this side here at the top or down here because I usually like to have my bow up top.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. What do you all think? I like it off to the side actually.
Yeah,
And then
that's what I was thinking.
I would put my bow over here in the upper, it's my upper left.
Yes.
And I would
Yep.
put the sign in the middle right.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking of doing too. And I'll
Oh,
switch us.
really?
Uh-huh. So let's see if I can zoom in some. So I don't know if y'all can tell. So I have my sign off to my right, which is going to be your left. And then I'm going to place my bow in this general area right here. So yeah, I think we're both planning to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now that I know where my sign's going, I think I want to go ahead and make my bow. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bow.
Okay.
So I'll
All
put
right.
this off to the side.
We're gonna both make a bow.
I'm gonna put it off to the side. And I am probably gonna you know those extra pieces that were cut?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm gonna well one I have enough of it so I can use the longer ribbon, but the one that
Yes.
my friend gave me, I'm gonna have to stick those in
Okay.
to the bow when it's done. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask your opinion about that because this would be my first time doing that.
Okay. I can definitely help you with that. And I love that
Okay.
idea. That sounds great.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to bring back all the ribbons that I've used so far. Let's see. And of course, when you have ribbon with words, remember you have to treat it a little differently. So we'll talk about that when we get to that step.
So
Turn
I
off the
have
camera.
3. You probably have 6, but I have 3.
Oh, I only have 4.
Oh, okay. So I'll
Yep.
end up with 4 different ones, but
Yeah. So
I'm going to
everyone's
be
telling
working
us,
with 3.
okay, everyone's saying it looks beautiful. Miss Kathy says both are looking good. Miss Trina says they are both beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so I think I'm just going to make mine in this order. So it's actually going to be from this direction like that. And are you going in the order that you have
I'm
from
going in
your
the
left?
other direction.
Got it.
Because
Yeah,
I'm going to
okay.
start with the widest ribbon first.
Got it. Okay, let's do it. We're going to both make our bow, everyone. And are you using your bow dabber? And I'm using my
Yes, I'm
easy
using
bow
my bow
maker.
dabber.
They do the same thing, just 2 different bow makers. It's all
Can
about
you
personal preference.
can you tell them why you would choose that one?
Yeah, so I love the easy bow maker, first of all, over my hands because I don't have to hold all the ribbons together. And this bow maker just, for me, allows me to fluff my bow as I make it so I can see what it's going to turn out
Yeah.
looking like. But I will say I used to use the bow dabber. What do you love about the bow dabber, Simone?
It's easier.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
It is easier. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do for my tails, I'm gonna do 10, 9, and 8.
Okay.
So this is going to be 10 inches. Let me just double check and see. It should be 10 inches. I measured it. Yep, 10 inches. And this other side will be 10 inches as well. And one way to gauge that is I put my bow dabra right on 10 on my little measuring table here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I cut.
Got it. I love it. So my wreath is smaller, so my bow is going to be smaller overall. I don't really want it wider than about 9 inches. So I'm
Yep.
going smaller on my tails and on the actual loops for my bow as well.
So how long are your tails going to be?
I'm only doing 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to make my loops about 4.
Okay.
So just to have enough coverage for that area that we talked about, that
Mm-hmm.
upper left area. And this is what I was saying. So if I were using the Bodabra, I would not do this next step. I would not fluff. It would stay flat like this the entire time. But because I am not limited by the middle piece, what I tend to do is I go ahead and I fluff up my loop. I take my tail and I go ahead and start shaping my bow.
Yep.
So I can see clearly what it's going to look like as I'm making it. I couldn't do that with Bodabra. I still use it sometimes, just not for my bows.
Yeah.
Normally now it holds mesh and things for me when I'm creating.
And so I did something a little different too. I started with a tail because I want to come back in with this same pattern again.
Yes.
But we normally don't cut our tails from our loops when we're making our bows, especially if we're using the same type of ribbon. As you can see, Faith did both her tails and her bows together.
Yeah.
But I wanted to start with a tail. And so I'm going to go to my next ribbon. And I'm going to keep those together, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
usually for my... Go ahead.
I don't know if we explained to them about the loop. Like how we have to, excuse me, not the loop, but the twist.
I don't think we did.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when we're actually doing, so let me measure this out. This has to be 9 inches. So I'll put it down this way this time. So 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's too short. So this tail has to be 9 inches. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9. So we twist the ribbon and then we put it down inside the Bodabra in order to make sure that the other side, when we're making the loop, is on the going the correct way, not backwards. So the loop, this loop is going to be, how long do I want my loop to be? I'm going to make it 4 inches. And no, I'll make it 5 inches. I'll make it 5 inches. So I've measured it out to 5, and then I'm going to twist again, just like this, making sure that it's the right length. Yep, 5 inches. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I had to twist it to make this loop. See, that's probably why Faith uses the easy bow maker, right?
Because see, it has its own spool holder, so all my ribbons
exactly. And I have to keep moving my ribbon, the spool of ribbon around. And so the second time you bring it around for your, after you make your second bow, you don't have to measure and you don't have to twist. I don't know if that's how you do yours, Faith, but I don't twist the second time.
Right. If I'm done making loops, that's when I stop twisting.
Yeah.
But if I'm making additional loops, I do keep twisting.
And so I also do this. I pull up to make sure that the bows or the loops, excuse me, are the same length that way.
Yeah.
That's another way to check. And then I just cut my tail.
Yeah.
And this time I'm not going to really be as accurate. I'm just going to cut it, making sure that it's a little bit shorter than the other one.
Yeah. And I will add that the Bodabra Another reason I love it, it has the ruler on it. So that's what I'm using versus the mat like Simone described. So I don't have,
The easy bow maker you sent me. I think you said Baldabra.
so the Easy Bow Maker
Is that what
has
you're
the,
using?
it has the ruler on it, unlike
Yeah.
the Bodabra. So I don't have to lift everything up, or I don't have to use the mat like Simone described, because I'm measuring as I like stretch everything out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's another reason I love this one.
All right. So
So
now I'm going to go back in with this one again. And this time everything's going to be shorter, the loops and the tail.
that's what I have so far with my 2 ribbons.
Nice.
See how you can fluff. That's what I was describing.
Mm-hmm.
I can, just see it as I go.
Mm-hmm. And I do mine at the end.
Yeah. All right. Are you on ribbon 2 now or 3?
I'm actually on ribbon 2 still because I'm going back in and I'm doing more loops.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
So I want this to be the same length. So this is going to be the same length as the second one that I put down. This is going to be 9 inches as far as the tail is concerned as well.
And I'm starting to measure my directional ribbon because I need the welcome to go a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So there are lots of ways to do this, but I find for me just cutting it is easier.
Oh, really?
So I can
Okay.
make sure, so I can make sure the welcome is going down in that right direction. Then I'm just going to drop it in. So I do have this time a tail that does not have a loop, but it's because I wanted to make sure my words were going in that right direction.
All right, so
and I cut it a little bit longer just so I'd have enough.
Mm-hmm. And so my loops on this one are shorter by an inch, 4 inches instead of 5.
Okay, got it.
And you can actually see the difference. If you look, you can see that it's a little bit
yes,
shorter.
you sure can.
And again, I don't have what I do actually. I do have the Easy Bow Maker, but I just thought it was too much work.
Oh, I gotcha. You'll have to come back and I'll give you a lesson on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come together.
Yeah, I think you would love it.
Okay.
So I'm measuring my loop first before I drop it in because I need these words to go the same way. So this is just my little workaround for doing this. There are lots of ways to do it, but this for me is the easiest way. Yes. All right, and then once I get that side done, I'm going to go ahead and loop it now that I have it measured. And now when I drop it in, the words can be read the right way. I have to worry about having to turn your head to read welcome.
Right.
And then I'm just going to reach under here and cut the ribbon off. And Simone mentioned that I love teaching bow making. I actually go nice and slow in my private group. So if you need any great lessons on bow making, I'd love to have you come join us. We do lots of bows in our group.
Yes, all sorts of bows.
Yeah. We even do the Pro Bow the hand. Have you done that one before?
What is it?
Pro Bow the hand?
I've heard of it, but I've never used it, no.
Okay. So you talk about, I will just use the word advanced. That's one of the most advanced bow making tools out there.
Wow.
So yeah, I did not start with that one year 1 or year 2. That came like many, many years later when I felt confident and comfortable with bow making.
All right. So
Jody has one, she says. Yay.
I'm sorry?
No, Jody says she has the Pro Bow the hand.
Oh, okay. I actually have my 3rd ribbon that I'm using now.
Okay.
What are you on? Are you on your 3rd or 4th?
Yeah, I'm on the 3rd.
Okay. So this will be a little shorter. Okay. This is going to be 7.5. I'm gonna make this 7.5. So let me just make sure it's 7.5. 7.5. And I'm gonna twist. That looks like it's a little bit longer. It should be 7.5. It's usually a little bit shorter than the other. There we go. And sometimes you don't have to really be that accurate. You just want to make it a little bit shorter than the other.
Right, absolutely.
Tail or loop that you're measuring.
Uh-huh. That's it.
For those of you who don't want to measure, you can make it just a little bit shorter.
Right. And some people like that.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I think this is about the same length. Let me just double check. Yep.
It is? Okay.
Once you do one loop, you can, you don't have to measure. You can just compare.
Right. That's so true.
All right. So that's done. And then I'll wait for you because I wanted to get your opinion on how I could add the other.
Okay.
Ribbon.
That's going to be ribbon 4 for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am ready when you are. I've waited. I'm on number 4 too, so I didn't want to move on yet.
So go ahead and finish what you're doing then.
Okay. All right. So let me add my last one. The pumpkin's going to tie it all together for me. And I'm doing the same thing Simone described. I'm coming in just a little bit for each layer because my wreath is smaller. My bow overall is smaller, but it's still going to be gorgeous.
It sure is.
Mm-hmm. They both are. I can't wait. We're getting there. All right. And then let's trim it up. Just like so.
I'm slipping my pipe cleaner through the middle here.
Okay.
I did not add it, so I'm going to slip it through.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to do that step at the end. All right, I am ready.
Okay. So, I mean, this is basically, I was thinking maybe crisscrossing it. See, it's already cut.
Yeah, okay.
So if I did that, well, let me fold it to make sure it's centered.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Trina.
The other thing I can do is put it in between the layers.
Uh-huh.
I think that would be nice if I put it between the layers.
So are you thinking you won't have loops at all? Or are you just doing the tails? Is that what you're thinking?
I'm gonna have tails. They're gonna be short tails too.
Okay, gotcha.
So
you could do a set of 2, like do another addition, add one set and make like an X, like a diagonal, and come in with the second one so that they end up cross like that.
Okay, let's see what that looks like.
Bye, Miss Betty. She says she has to run, but we're doing a great job, she says.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
All right. So then that's on there. And then I can do it. I can crisscross them after, like make it really crisscross after.
Yeah. And then another thought is just like we do a center loop, you could just take one of those, fold it smaller, and have a loop going on one side of your bow dabber, and it will end up just being in the center when you fluff everything. So
That
that would
one
kind of,
loop, right?
right, and that would tie it together. So yes, so that was my other thought. Take that ribbon, scrunch it where you have the dovetails, like a little bow,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then just drop it in on either side. It doesn't matter because when you fluff, it's going to end up in the middle, and then you can cut those dovetails off as you're
Right.
fluffing it.
Right.
So that might work even better because then you'll have a little peak of a loop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. And
Okay.
maybe a little bit bigger too if you want. I would say about almost 2 inches, since that's a 2.5 inch.
Let me see.
And that'll give you nice, good coverage too.
Yep. It's a
Okay.
little bit bigger than 2 inches, but that's fine because
Okay.
that'll allow me to gather.
Yes, yes. I love it.
All right.
Love it.
So you
See,
ready
look how we collaborated. Yes.
All right. So I pull mine up differently than Faith, I believe.
Okay. And I'm going to hold mine up real fast. So this is what I have before I take it off. Look at there.
You see,
Oh my
mine is
God.
different. I don't separate mine and fluff mine until after I take it off.
Yeah. So you want me to show how I do mine first, Simone?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll
All
wait.
right. Okay. So Simone slips hers underneath, and I could do that, but I usually don't. So I'm going to grab a zip tie because I like the control that I have over tightening the bow all together. So I start pushing down on the bow, and it's pretty thick. I mean, it's feeling really chunky as I'm grabbing all the layers here because it's some thick ribbon. So I'm going to push down as I'm pulling up, and I have everything gathered nicely in my hand. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing it this way, then you're going to want to definitely do what Simone's going to show, okay? And I use these little 6-inch zip ties, which are usually long enough to just go right around that center point where I had the peg, and then I have my pipe cleaner right here, already in half. Whoops. Let me push it a little bit tighter. I didn't want to start gathering it. There we go. So I'm going to slide this in just like that. And then I just pull as tight as I can. And then I trim off that center just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
You
But
want me
if
to
you
do
are,
mine?
but if you are more of a beginner with bow making, you might want to try what Simone's going to do because she has hers already in place. So yeah, go ahead, Simone.
I'm going to show them two different things because
Okay.
I think I want to do what you did, but I'm going to use the
Mhm.
pipe cleaners to do that. But so I pull up, making sure that everything is tight. I make sure that I wrap because you have to go back and wrap the pipe cleaner so everything's like a sandwich, just like
Mhm.
this, just like a sandwich. And then I have to bring my pipe cleaner around to the back. And then everything's upside down. I'm pushing down on it. Making sure my pipe cleaner is centered. And then I pull and twist.
Yes.
Just make sure. And then I double check before I even pull it tighter. I
Yeah.
double check to make sure that my ribbon is centered properly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I can really tighten it. But before I do that, and so I do this, let me just go through the whole thing. I do this and I twist it just like this so that I can get it ready to put on the bow. So
Yeah.
everything's twisted here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do something different because I'm thinking I can do what Faith did, but I'm going to be just using my pipe cleaner. So I'm going to undo this one and slip. I'm going to slip the other one in.
Oh, love it.
Yep, I'm going to slip it in this way, making sure that it's centered. So I'm going to fold it in half first before I secure it. And then I'll twist this other one that's around all the ribbon. I'm going to twist it tight. Just like that. And I do it about 4 or 5 times. And then I'm going to cut it.
Gotcha.
And I do that. I'm realizing watching Faith, because I could have used a
zip tie.
I could have used a zip tie as well. So I do that and then I flatten it down. And then these are a little bit longer. So these pipe cleaners that I need to use to attach the bow to the wreath, they're a little bit longer.
Right.
All right. So there are all the pieces to the bow. I'm going to actually stretch this and put it to the side so it's out of the way. The actual pipe cleaner itself.
Got it.
So, and I like to start from the bottom when I'm fluffing.
Yes.
I'm going to do this just a little bit.
Yeah. And you saw me when I was making mine. That's exactly what I did. I was fluffing it from the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And so your actual tails and your loops should be going the opposite direction. Okay. So when I pull up here, they should be going in the opposite direction. And you'll notice that I did not do my dovetails yet. So I'll be doing those too. So I'm just doing this temporarily right now because I'm going to go back. Once I put this on the wreath, I'm going to go back and fluff even more.
Yeah. I love it.
So did you want to move on to something else, Faith?
Let's see. So I'm just going to finish opening my layers here because mine was already pretty much fluffed, but I do a final fluff. I shouldn't even say this is the final because like Simone said, once we put it on the wreath, we'll fluff again. So this is just a check of everything. My layers that I cut, I'm going to trim those down. So I like to do that once everything is tightened.
Right.
Just like so. And then
And to build on what Faith is saying, like we tell you a specific length the tail should be, but after we fluffed everything out, we look at it and we do end up, I know for myself, I do end up cutting it down some because there's a certain uniformity that you're looking for the tails.
Yeah, and it also depends on when you get it on the wreath too.
Right.
So
right. So you'll go you're going to go back and do more.
Yep. This would look beautiful as a standalone bow on a lantern.
Exactly.
Well, you know how some of you, when you're decorating, I'll tell you, hey, if you want a bow that you can just add to a lantern, because I know for me, if I don't have time to really decorate and I don't want to, take the time to think about a wreath, a bow is real easy. So look at that. I love it.
Wow.
Oh, Jody says she loves the way we bounce ideas or bounce things off of each other. Thank you, Jody.
Faith and I were both in this group together. And that's the first time that I ever met Faith. And I'm like, you know what? She's so sweet. I said, I'm going to reach out to her, and that's kind of actually really how we made that connection.
Yeah, because we've never met in person. It's all been online and collaborating like this.
Well, you're close enough that I can eventually visit, and I will.
So we're going to make it happen one day.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So, and you know what? Thank you so much for that idea of doing the crossing because I like the way this looks.
I do too. So
if I've done that open before. This up, if I open this up in the center,
look at it. It looks gorgeous.
This is what it looks like. I'm going to cut this off though. I just wanted to check and see how it would look.
Yeah.
But I'm going to cut it off.
Gorgeous.
because that'll lay down on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I want to go back though and just, I already cut it too late. That's all right.
That's okay.
I don't think it'll come loose.
No, it should not.
But yes, that covers it right up.
Yeah, it does.
Yay.
Donzell said this is going to be the best 2-hour live. Oh, look, I tried to get Simone to start at 4.
Oh, I know, huh? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Look, and Simone's going to say I have about 20 minutes because my mom goes live at 7, so I can hang out for 20 more minutes. So let's see what we can do between now and then, I guess, with our sign and our embellishment.
Right. All right. So
Thank
I'll work
you.
on my bow off camera.
Okay, it's gorgeous though. When you put it on the wreath, you're going to shape it up even more.
Yes, but this is what it looks like so far.
I love it. Love it.
Thanks.
Kathy says, beautiful bow, ladies. And Miss Trina says, the colors really are beautiful. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. All right.
All right, you ready for the sign?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we're going to bring our gorgeous designs back. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing Simone described. Let me go ahead and put holes in my sign. So I added the link in case anyone wants to order any of the signs. I sold quite a bit of signs as a result of the live sale. I even sold some Christmas signs. I was excited about that. So,
you did?
Yes, I did. So several Christmas signs and some of those fall signs that's on the page. And I have more that I'll be listing. It's been super busy week. I haven't done everything. Oh, go ahead.
I'm actually showing you all what the sign will look like when you get it from Faith. She has her little QR code. I'm sure that takes them to your Etsy shop.
Yeah, it takes all the places. Yep.
Yep.
All the places online.
All righty. So I'm gonna do the center. Put my the bow actually gives me the center. It looks like.
Yeah, I think so. That looks to be the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Donzell wants you to come live on my page again soon, he says.
Oh, okay. Whatever Faith wants. Absolutely.
Yep, I think right where that edge is works great. Yep.
But Donzell, I also go live on my page, so you can find me on Facebook at Fearlessly Unique.
Yes, it's on the screen. Yeah, put it on the screen so everyone can see your page as well, your page name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Mom. Mom says beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to use wire, Simone. Are you using pipe cleaner or wire?
Yeah, I'm using pipe cleaner.
Okay, I'm going to use wire, I think, for this.
I'm using pipe cleaner as long as I can. Everything that I put on my wreath is going to have to be wired in, only because my front porch gets really hot.
Got it.
And if I glue everything, it's going to fall out. So
yes, I remember you saying that.
Yes. So that takes longer too to do all of that.
Yes, it does. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy some more of this wire pretty soon. It's getting low. Finally, you know how wire will last forever, it seems.
Right.
So I'm just gonna cut a length of wire, just long enough to push through the mesh.
Yeah.
All right. You want to ask another question?
Okay, let's see.
See.
This is we're on 6, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Which one is your go-to fall drink? Apple cider or hot chocolate?
Ooh, I love that question.
Apple cider or hot chocolate? Which one is your favorite for the fall?
And we're still doing the giveaway, right?
Yep. So
okay.
if you want to pull another name.
Okay, sounds great. So I'll give y'all a couple moments to drop your responses. and we'll get ready to do another drawing. We are helping Simone celebrate her 2,000 followers on Facebook. So that's
Yes.
the purpose of our giveaway today. So I'm super excited for Simone. We know what it's like to celebrate, y'all, because we just finished celebrating.
Oh, yes. And that's a huge accomplishment, especially on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Now we're on the road to 2K, and I'm doing the Sprinkle the Channel challenge, where if they tell others about a touch of faith, that person has to come back on any video and they will say, I was sprinkled by, and put their name. Then they will get the shout out, and we'll do some things occasionally like giveaways and so forth and so on. Shout outs, all the things.
And then the other thing you have to be careful of when you're putting the signs down is that you're not pulling too much on the sign.
Yeah.
You want it to lay flat.
Oh, yes. Because you'll sink it if you do, if you pull too hard. Miss Linda is here. Linda Watson Glenham.
Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for joining us.
And I think it's Nelda Sanders is here.
Hi, Nelda. Thank you for joining us. Are we pulling another name?
Yeah, we are. I was giving them a moment. So we have hot chocolate.
Definitely.
Miss Kathy says hot chocolate. Donzel says hot chocolate. Also love apple cider.
I know, right? And I like Jody, the apple cider donuts too.
Yeah, I haven't had those. Those are good.
They are so good, but they're so bad.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I'll have to add that to the occasional list.
Exactly.
Apple cider. Julia says apple cider, and Tanya says apple cider. Okay, so I'm using my Wreath needle too, by the way, so I can easily insert this and not have to struggle through this thick fabric mesh.
Yep.
So as soon as I do this, I'll go ahead and draw another name.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So you have so tell us about the Wreath needle. I didn't know about that.
So I'll show you what I used to use. I love crocheting, and I don't really knit, but I have a knitting machine. I haven't used it in forever, so can't really say that I'm in good practice. I need to go back and practice it more. But I used to use my crochet needle, and it's just like a plastic needle, a little thicker. It's made for yarn, but I would use it for my pipe cleaners and for my wire to insert them in wreaths.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But last year I discovered, I think it's Crafty Tech by John. He calls them reedles. It's wreath needles.
Yeah.
And they're longer and thicker, and they are designed to go through the wreath. So it comes in a 5-pack.
Oh, wow. So you don't run out.
No. And I'm looking now, his name is the Crafty Tech guy. Okay. And I've only used one. I love pink. So pink is my favorite color. So yeah, it just helps when you're having to do the tedious things. It's also great for grapevines when you have to go in between those pieces.
Yes.
So yeah, awesome to have.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Linda says hot chocolate. Okay. All right, let me go back to that screen. And looks like we have, uh-oh, did it refresh? I don't know if it refreshed. Let me do it again. I don't know if it's because so many people have joined.
Yep.
All right, it's up to 20 now. 20 names. Wow. All right, so let's get a drum roll as we get ready to draw.
Now that you're with Linda. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Here we go. Drum roll. All right, and the winner is cycling through all of your names on both pages. Wow, Donzel Cooper.
Oh, wow.
Donzel, congratulations.
That's cool.
And he is a faithful follower. So Donzel, I have my email in the comments, or you can send me a message. I know you easily know how to do that because you're always on YouTube, but send me your mailing information and we'll get this over to you.
This is what you'll win. It's a Laura Ashley weekly planner.
Love it. Look at that. He is so faithful and such a great supporter of my page. So I'm so happy.
I am too.
All right, let me pay attention and get back to this and get my
So my
sign
sign is
added.
in.
Okay. And then you're going to add your bow, right?
Yep. I'm cutting those pipe cleaners away from the sign.
Okay,
Well, no,
good.
actually, I'm not going to do that because remember I said I might need to move some.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll wait to do that.
Okay.
All right. Let me add my bow.
Yeah, and then I'll catch up. You keep going. I'll catch up with you.
Okay. Because I know you said you only have a little bit of time left.
Yes, our time is going so fast because we're having so much fun. What about y'all?
I know it.
Y'all enjoying it too? Everyone's saying congratulations to Donzel.
Congratulations.
Mhm. And if we don't get to finish on camera, Simone, are you thinking we finish and then we can come back and share our pictures?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean, I've always been under the impression that for wreaths, unless you, for me anyway, I'll say for myself, unless
Uh-huh.
I lay it out first,
Yeah.
it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, it does. And if not that, I was going to say I'll be back on my page Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to maybe wrap it up then. So that's another thought for you.
I'm not sure
Okay,
because
think
I
about
see
it and
clients on
let me know.
Tuesdays.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
so maybe off camera and then we can just share.
yeah.
And I might,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, no, you go ahead.
I sometimes go live on Mondays too, though.
Got it. Okay. So I might offer to my page, if I don't finish, what if I come back Tuesday and we finish? What do y'all think about that? And then Simone might finish Monday. Go hang
And
out
if
with
I
her.
can join you on that day, I'll let you know.
Okay, that sounds great.
So I am definitely going to have to cut some of my tails.
Uh-huh. All right, this is what I have so far, y'all. Look at there. Let me hold it. And what I love about these, you can hang it however you want. You can tilt it. Sometimes I like the sign to kind of slant like that. I'm trying to adjust. There we go.
Oh, yours is
All right.
centered almost.
Yeah, and remember mine's smaller too. So let me push it over to the right a little bit more.
Oh,
I'm going to add the bow. I'm going to put that bow right. Oh, let me get on the right side. Everything's backwards. The bow's going to be right in this area, right there. All right, Miss Kathy likes that idea. She said that sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so let's get the bow, and then that'll be our stopping place for today.
Yeah.
So I think I want it right here. I'm eyeballing the area, and sometimes we don't always land where we're eyeballing, so we just readjust if needed, as needed. Miss Trina says whatever we decide is fine, and she said she could just watch us both create like 4 hours. I think I'm paraphrasing, but she's basically saying she's enjoying watching.
Thank you.
So do you plan your colors ahead of time or do you allow the sign to guide you?
It depends. Like I can quickly look at the sign. But then to like today, I was a little stumped because like I said, I'm crafting from my stash and I needed to go back and look at the sign.
Yeah.
Actually.
Gotcha.
So
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I have to stand up again when I'm fluffing out the bow.
Yes.
And see where everything's falling because I don't want to cover my sign because that defeats the point of having the sign. It's going to be covered. And I'm moving some things out of the way because remember my wreath is smaller, so I don't want to cover the sign. So I'm moving tails and loops so that they land exactly where I need them to be.
Exactly. And I'm cutting mine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're
So that
kind of
they
both doing the
reach.
same thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I just pull one tail like way over out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to work on that welcome in just a second. Oh, wow. Miss Trina says she loves how everything is coming together. Thanks, Miss Trina.
Yeah, they're both beautiful.
Mm-hmm. They
But
are.
but again, you know, I think we're both perfectionists too a little bit.
We are. Yep, we are. We really are,
It
which is a good thing in
is
this,
a good thing.
realm.
It
Mm-hmm.
is. I wouldn't want to give someone something that's not, in my eyes, perfect anyway. So
Right, exactly. That's it. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm kind of yanking this bow, but that's because I tied it tightly and securely when I was making it. So I have
hmm
that full control over all the details of it.
right. And I didn't, so
Yeah, it's okay.
it sure is.
All right. I think I have it where I want it, but again, I will check it when it's on the door. That's how I really know.
You can really tell then, yes.
Uh-huh. You let me know when you're ready, and I will get ready to hold mine up. Okay, Donzel says he sent an email to me. Great. And I will forward your information on to Simone. Yay.
Okay. And then we just have one last person to pull.
Okay. You want to do that today while we're here since we have all the
Yeah.
people joining us? Okay. So let's see. What is, I'm going to go to one of my other questions. Hold on. While we get ready for our last giveaway. Okay, let's see. I've asked this before, but I'll ask it now that we are on each other's pages. When do you usually put up your fall decor? Would you say early September, first day of fall, or when it finally cools down?
I know that answer.
But if you don't put up any at all, you can add in, I don't put any up, or you can say, I don't. So one more time, when do you usually put up your fall decor? Early September, first day of fall, or when it finally cools down? So what is your answer, Simone?
When it cools down.
When it cools down. I love it. Well, believe it or not, I'm doing something a little different this year because I was reminded by my principal. She and I apparently had talked about this last year. I skipped fall because I didn't have time, just with
Oh,
everything being so busy.
yeah.
So this year, I put up my decorations the weekend of Labor Day.
Oh, really?
And I haven't done all of them, but I started on them. And the reason I did that is because if I don't, I already know I'm going to get so busy because for wreath makers and those who create home decor and other pieces, our busy season starts Labor Day.
Right.
And so if I don't do it, I already know it's going to happen. I won't get around to it because I have to go ahead and start putting out for me to enjoy Christmas. Christmas goes out around Halloween. So that way my Christmas is done while I'm creating all the gorgeous designs for all my customers.
Oh,
So I
wow.
feel like if I put it up Labor Day weekend, that gives me all of September and most of October, or most of September and most of October to enjoy it. So yeah, so I'm trying something different. So far it's going pretty good. I have my dining room table done. My family room is pretty much done. I haven't put the wreath out, so people who drive by, they don't know we have fall in the house yet. I'm going to wait until probably first day of fall before I switch it out outside, but the inside is starting to look like fall, so I can
Mhm.
enjoy it.
Yeah. See,
All
this
right,
wreath is for my door.
I see. So you're like doing two birds with one stone, right? Our live
Exactly.
and decorating. All right, we're getting 10 out of 10s on our wreath. So let's see.
Nice.
How long have you been creating? Miss Trina's asking.
Oh,
Wreaths, I guess, or just
gosh.
in general.
My goodness. I think I would go back to 2017. Well,
Okay, so
probably
yeah.
sooner than that though, because I started with making scrapbooks
Oh,
when I was
wow.
having babies. I was
Yeah, so
making
a long time.
scrapbooks.
Yeah, so she's been crafting a long time like me, Miss Trina. All right, we have mid-September from Jody. Donzel only does Christmas. Miss Julia, when it cools down. Miss Kathy, middle September. She says, I was early this year. It's already up. Look at there. Good, Miss Kathy. Tanya says, when it finally cools down. Sister
Mm-hmm.
Julia saying, I am doing some now. Miss Trina, just before Thanksgiving. Jody says she's going to try to get her Christmas done by November 1st. Yep, I'm right there with you. Okay. All right, are we ready for a drum roll? And then we're going to hold our wreaths up because I know we're close to our time. So here's our drum roll. Let me go ahead and hit the bell button. This is our very last winner for today. Oh, wow, it drew me. I'm
Okay.
gonna draw
I already
again.
had something. I had something else for you though.
Oh, and you didn't have to do that, but I'm gonna say thank you. I'm learning how
Yes.
to accept. So thank you, Simone. That's so sweet. All right, we're drawing again.
Yeah.
All right. I think Michael already won.
Yes.
All right, let me do it one more time. I think when it refreshed, it forgot the people who had won too. All right. It drew my mom.
Nice.
So Frances Hardison is the winner.
And this is what she gets: a Laura Ashley memo set.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
beautiful. So I can give you her address. Let's clap for all of our amazing winners.
Woohoo.
All right, you ready to hold up our wreath?
Sure. And then this is what I'm going to send Faith.
Oh, I love it. The Bible
Yeah.
in 52 weeks. I love it. Thank you, Simone. And I've been doing better this year. I'm actually reading my Bible every day thanks to the Bible app. I didn't quite get
Yes.
to finish today's reading because normally I read it first thing, but my morning started off a little differently today. But oh, that's going to help me so much. Thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, y'all. Here we go. Look at there. I love it. Two different signs, and look at what we were each able to come up with.
I love how the black and white pop against the
Mm-hmm.
sign, and the
I do
fact that
too.
the oranges and stuff pull out the oranges in the sign as well.
I love that, Simone. It's gorgeous.
And yours is so colorful. I love that.
Well, I love this too for my own door. I'm thinking like you, even though I have something, like, maybe I might want to hang something else. But yeah,
Exactly.
yours is gorgeous. And I can't wait to see how we finish decorating them. What do y'all think? How did we do?
I might
And
cut the tails a little bit more on my bow,
oh, okay.
but right now I like it.
Yeah. I'm going to measure. It looks like mine's sitting at almost 20 inches, Simone. So I think yours is probably what, 24?
Mine is, it is, yeah.
Okay. So roughly 24. Yeah. So isn't that amazing? We both have the same sign, similar materials, maybe different colors, but we started with a different size base and look at what we were able to create.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to, because I'm going to resend my mom her link. I think I sent mom the wrong link, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Because she can hop on this live with us. Is that what you want to do, Mom? You want to come say hi? No, she says no.
And Faith, I want to just quickly, just in case if I don't go live with you, I just wanted to share with them quickly what I'm going to add
Please.
to my wreath.
Yes, please do that.
So I have some berries, and I'm going to have to cut mine off, but these are the berries I'm going to use. This came
Beautiful.
from, I think, Hobby Lobby. I have some leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually going to use some mesh tubing.
Ooh, now that's going to be gorgeous.
But I don't know yet. So I'm going to just see how it looks. And then I have, where did I put them at? Oh, here they are. I have I have various pumpkins,
Mm-hmm.
and I just have to make sure that they're not too big for my wreath,
Right, right.
because these are
Yeah,
small. I think this is a
yeah.
perfect size right here.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. I love it. So for your audience who may not be able to see, hey Yolanda, let me show y'all what I found. Well, no,
hi
okay, so Simone,
Yolanda.
I did buy one thing, okay? So I forgot about this that I bought. So I'm just
Oh,
turning
okay.
around to grab. So I too grabbed some leaves in different colors, but I'm going to try to find the darker one to
Mm-hmm.
go with that. And then I grabbed some fall eucalyptus that we might put in. And I love these brown hops. So we might use these, but this was what really excited me. Look at what I found. The black and white
Oh,
pumpkin.
wow. That's awesome.
I can't wait to see how that looks. So that's going to be our embellishment. So we'll do all that on Tuesday. So if you want to see me
Uh,
finish up,
and I'm
look at
trying
there.
to
I love it.
decide. I have flowers and I
Uh-huh.
have this. I'm definitely going to put this in it.
I love it. Yeah,
So
that's
I don't
exciting.
know.
So make sure you stay tuned and we will come back and we'll share with you our final product. Is there anything else as we wrap up, Simone? I want to say thank you for this opportunity again to do our second annual crafting extravaganza. What do y'all think? Should we do it again next year?
We should
Let
do it
us know
again
in the
next year, but we should also do something for Christmas.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
Ooh.
What do y'all think? Would y'all like to see us craft together for Christmas? I love that idea.
And
And
I wanted
I
to
will.
tell everyone, thank you so much for celebrating with me, my 2,000 followers. Thank you so
Mhm.
much.
Yay. We're so honored to even have you on our page the day as you are celebrating. And I'm so thankful A Touch of Faith had an opportunity to collaborate with Fearlessly Unique by Simone. And this won't be the last time. We will be back. Miss Kathy is wanting to make sure we see a picture. So I'll make sure I get that from Simone so we can see her finished product. Okay. All right. If you
Absolutely.
want to stay connected with us, Simone, if you want to send me your links, I think I have your Facebook. I can grab that real quick. I'll add that to the comments
Yeah.
and then I'll share my link for your audience. So if y'all want to
Okay.
stay connected with us, we would love to have you.
Absolutely.
Click on it real quick. Anything else in closing?
No, not that I could think of.
All right. This has
This was
been
fun though.
amazing. Yay. I have enjoyed myself. And if you are interested in following us, the links have been added to the comments. So we will see you all again soon. We'll be back Tuesday on my page, 5:30 Eastern, and then we will check in with Simone and see how her wreath is looking.
I
All
can
right.
let you know if I can join you that day.
Okay, that sounds good. So we'll say a prayer that she can join us, y'all. And we won't say what, probably not even an hour, I would think, right? It wouldn't
No,
be
not
very long
even.
to finish. Yeah, because I keep them short on Tuesdays anyway because of work and all. So we will
Okay.
let you all know that very soon. Have a wonderful, blessed night. Don't forget, I always tell my audience to go out, find something good, because when you do, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night. We love y'all. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.